Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to MITarot. Today we will do an inside out reading. We're going to pick up the energies from the perspective of what's happening for you internally and also how that is showing up in your outward world. I'm going to start by pulling oracles for your inside perspective and for your outer perspective. So, starting with the inside, and there we will possibly explore what spiritual path you're on, if there's a lesson you need to learn, if you're manifesting, that may come up. So we have message of warning. This is for you internally. If that's coming from inside you, what are you afraid of? That makes me think that there's some sort of transition or something. You're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. Anger is on the bottom. Hmm. It's like you're afraid of your own anger. I'll say again, you're outside of your comfort zone with this. For your external world, we'll pull an oracle. And these are just kind of going a little wild. I had several that turned over. We'll put them all back in, give it another couple of shuffles. Again, these do not seem under control. Your outer world to you right now seems out of control. Or you don't have as much control as you want in your outer world. You're trying to possibly gain some control. There have been there's been some things that have happened that you couldn't prevent. You probably didn't see it coming, and you've been dealing with it. But you want to have more control over what you're experiencing right now, and again, possibly working at gaining that. We have in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. All right. So you are going with the flow. Again, those things are happening, but you've chosen to just move with it, not being resistant. I wonder if you're suppressing anger in that. If that your actions show that you aren't resisting, but there's some internal resistance to what's actually happening. For that to be a message of warning. Interesting. We will pull some tarot now. Past, present, future energies for you internally. We have Four of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Devil. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords, so all up in your head. Possibly interrupting your sleep. Whatever is going on with you. There's frustration here. I sense frustration. Now, past, present, and future for your external experience. We have, is that the Lovers? The Lovers. Justice, wow, two major arcana. And that's two cards. I believe, yes, there are. The Hermit, three major arcana. Once again, some significant changes for you. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles, but where it is going is a good place. All right, Aquarius, we have for your past energy, Four of Cups, so disappointment, um, maybe a missed opportunity in a loving relationship that coupled with the Lovers. Oh, seems like there was a situation that appeared one way on the outside, but internally you did not feel this was not it. This was not the relationship that you wish to have. Again, what you showed to the outside world was the Lovers, but what was going on with you was Four of Cups, disappointment. Again, it possibly looked good to those around you. Maybe your family supported it. For some reason, it was the appropriate move to make at the time, or so you believed, but you were not happy with it. Your present energy is the Hierophant, so that is stability, internal stability. Makes me think that something happened with that relationship. I think it's difficult to feel disappointed and then transition right into feeling stable with that disappointment. You would have had to address that in some way, shape, or form, or change whatever situation that was. We have the Hierophant and we have Justice. Oh, so you're getting your due. You're getting what's due you, what's owed to you. I'm really very curious about that transition, about how you went from where you were in the past to here. But I will say so definitely there's some things that have happened. You've built up some good karma. For you to have the Hierophant and Justice, that is very stable and also fair. When I think justice, I definitely think karma, and you being on the good side of karma, that you've earned your stability. You've earned whatever position you are in as far as your material world, as far as possibly your career, your home, your there's something about you that is very even keeled, and you've earned your way to that position. For your future energy, we have the Devil and the Hermit. So introspection is how it's showing up, but the Devil indicates you're bound to something, you're chained to something. Okay, I'm gonna reinterpret your present energy. The Hierophant and Justice could very easily be marriage. So if you have committed yourself to something about which you had uneasy feelings, um, I think you'll find in the future that you feel chained. You will feel chained, and that's showing up here as the Nine of Swords. It is keeping you up at night, how you feel about this situation that you knew was not right for you. You knew it wasn't right for you, and it almost seems like you've given into some kind of a pressure. I said family, it could be even just peer pressure. For some reason, you felt like that was the move to make, or that's what people expected you to do, but it still bothers you, and it does not give you comfort in the future. That's why it's a message of warning. Don't do what others wish you to do or what you think is the right thing to do if it conflicts with your emotions. Your emotions are there, it's just information. You do not have to act based on your emotions, but emotions do indicate to you if something is wrong, you will feel that. And it looks like this is an opportunity now for you to feel um, what's right for you. And if you are uneasy about something, please do not go ahead and commit. That's what the state you're in right now. You are at the point of making the commitment. Even if you've just recently made this commitment, you may want to rethink it and find a way out. Your future is showing that you're bound, you're chained, you're restricted in some way. You are looking inside, trying to figure it out. But what you know is that this situation wasn't right for you from the beginning. And what we have on the bottom, Ace of Pentacles. If you're doing all of this to get to some sort of tangible reward, it's time to possibly ask yourself if it's worth it. Is it worth it? And outwardly, you are with that in the flow. It looks like you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. The conflict is really with yourself. Do you want to what matters to you more, how you present yourself to the world or how you really actually feel in the experience you're having? That is the conflict. You can present yourself to the world in an abundant way with this Ace of Pentacles, looking like you are following some sort of practice plan, that you are in the flow, you're doing the right things, while you're secretly tormented internally. Or are you going to make the move to do, or at least to not do what you know you shouldn't? Don't do what doesn't feel right for you and face the consequences of that. There will be some fallout for that, but you may relieve yourself of this Nine of Swords, this stress, anxiety, ruminating thoughts, sleepless nights. You're struggling about it, and that's why your inside is warning you. That's why you have the message of warning internally. You are fearful for the result, and I'm here to say whatever that issue is internally, whatever you're being warned about emotionally, please follow that, because I'm seeing that the result is not, it's not great for you. You're going to get more of the same. You're signing up to just decide to be uneasy inside with no end in sight. While I don't feel the need to clarify any of those, what I will do is pull an oracle for you. Um, Can we wrap this up for Aquarius? Give us a final message, possibly some guidance for Aquarius. What else do they need to know about the situation? How can we help them navigate this? Final guidance for Aquarius. I'm going to cut and pull. They're difficult cards for me to shuffle due to the size. We have the lamp. Remembrance. Wow. Remember yourself. Remember remember your goals and your aspirations, who you wanted to be, who you see yourself as. Remember that person, because I don't think you're doing that person a service right now. I think that you're turning your back on who you actually feel that you are inside, and you're doing what is expected. And that is chaining that inside you up. You're chaining them up. You're locking them away. You aren't giving them the freedom to express. So, you're only punishing yourself if you ignore that inner voice. The bottom of the deck is werewolf, exploring wildness. So maybe you even feel like what it is you want to do outside of this choice that you're making is a little off the beaten path. It's undefined. It's not following a practice route. And that may be what scares you. It's not that you have a choice between two good things. You have one choice that appears good to the outside world, and the alternative is something that's uncharted, and that's why you're so hesitant, because you don't know where that's going to lead. Well, I will tell you that is why this has come out. That's why this reading is here for you, to let you know where the one that you are potentially choosing, where that will lead. Nope, you don't know where the other one will, but you know for sure where this one will, which is disappointment for you. Disappointment, internal conflict, frustration, um, deliberately suppressing your inner self. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope that you found these messages helpful. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, bye.